Earth signs, hello. I'm going to do your reading today. We're going to start with Capricorn, then Virgo, and last will be Taurus. Happy birthday to all of you Taurus out there. I'm going to timestamp these. I'll put that information in the description box down below. Alrighty, we're just going to say a quick blessing and we'll get started. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, Capricorn, we're going to start with this vice versa tarot for you guys. All right, Capricorn, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Three of Swords in the reverse. All right, it feels like some of you have ended a relationship with someone, walked away from something. Doesn't have to be a person, but whatever it was a challenging ending. It was difficult for you to get through, and I feel like you're on the other side of it now. I feel like somebody here had to admit defeat in some way, but quite honestly, Capricorn, you're a lot better off after having left this situation behind. I've got the High Priestess over here that comes out on its side. That's Pisces energy. But I think you really had to follow your intuition about this. I think you had to really, something was just leading you to end something and you made the right choice. You may not have felt that way at first, but now that time has gone on, you're starting to see the benefits of having let go of whatever this was. I have the Chariot card on the top of that. This is a very cool deck. This is the Vice Versa Tarot. It's printed on both sides. So it kind of just keeps talking throughout the entire reading, and sometimes even when you don't want it to. But this Chariot energy, that's Cancerian energy, it feels like you are full steam ahead. Like you have a lot of good things coming towards you because you're going towards a lot of good things. You're making a lot of active choices in your life. It feels like you may have sat and waited around for someone, and you're not doing that anymore. I have the Tower moment here, which is scorpionic energy, I should say. But something happened that was very eye-opening for you in this situation, and you decided you just had to jump ship. And when you did, it released a lot of the anxiety, the worry, the stress, the should I, shouldn't I's, is this the right thing? Is this not the right thing in your life? It's all just kind of evaporated here for you. Good. And there's the Hanged Man here. So you got Hanged Man, you got High Priestess energy. Both of those are Piscean energies. I feel like you waited on this person to get it together, but something showed you that you shouldn't wait anymore. You are doing well financially right now, Capricorn. Some of you may be receiving a windfall of money. Some of you may be helping someone else financially. You may be in a good financial position to offer help to those. It feels like you're almost mentoring others in a sense here, like other people coming to you for advice here, Capricorn. You may be in the financial industry. I've got this Empress energy here. That's divine feminine energy. This would be someone who owns their own business, and you don't have to necessarily be female to be embodying this energy, but it is a feminine energy of being the boss in your life. And there's been a lot of clarity that's come in for you. Some of you have had to go through a divorce in the recent past, or you're just staring down the barrel of that. And we have the Fool card here. I'm gonna put this deck down for a minute and I'm gonna grab another deck. That Fool energy is a brand new beginning. A lot of you, now, if you're a masculine Capricorn watching this, you're headed right towards a divine feminine energy. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you are a feminine energy watching this, Capricorn, then it feels like you are in a place of like just really embracing your own personal life and standing on your own 2 feet. There's this energy of full steam ahead, like just I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do it the way that I need to do it and the way that makes sense for me. And that's bringing a lot of blessings into your life. Let me, I'm just going to put that up there for a minute and put this deck aside. I'm going to grab another deck. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland actually to clarify a little bit further here, Capricorn. I see 11:23 on the clock across the room for me. That's like 1, 2, 3 energy. That's like reset energy for me. All right, tell me more here, Capricorn. What else? I got the Lovers card that came out here. Okay, now the way that this falls over here, it kind of speaks to past energy where you may have been involved in a third-party situation, or there was some kind of major choice you had to make within whatever this is that you've let go of. And I see that it's still kind of taking up some space in your energy here. Like I said, you're on the other side of whatever this ending was. You've started to heal, because when the Three of Swords comes out in the reverse, obviously the Three of Swords is brutal. I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck, because it does indicate some kind of challenging breakup. The swords indicate heartache, grief, and pain. But when it's in the reverse, the swords have already started to fall out and you're already starting to heal from whatever this energy is. But this may be some fairly fresh wounding for you. This Lover's energy, it put you in a position where you had to make a decision. And I don't know if the decision was allowing another person into your life or really just choosing yourself. But you made the choice, and you made the right choice. Absolutely. I've got the Queen of Cups on its side here. There's a lot of blue in these cards, incidentally, Capricorn. So that may be of significance to someone. I don't know why, but I've never noticed this much blue before. This Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, doesn't have to be those zodiac signs. For those of you who are masculine Capricorns watching this, it feels like you may have stayed a long time in a relationship that you knew wasn't the right one for you because you didn't want to disappoint someone else. You could have been even concerned about disappointing a mother figure in your life, or this could be someone that you have children with. This person is prone to emotional manipulation. And I don't mean to color this person as being manipulative, but sometimes this person may use their emotions to get what they want, what they need. I guess that's an energy of emotional manipulation. That's true. Like you may have stayed a little bit too long at this party, whatever this was, simply to avoid disappointing someone else. But I think that you decided it wasn't worth your life, you know, and that sometimes life is about disappointment. For those of you who are feminine Capricorns watching this, it was hard for you to let go and walk away from this situation, probably because you had a lot invested, a lot of emotional investment in this relationship. And you may be on the same side as the masculine Capricorn where you're saying, I really just didn't want to hurt someone. Fair enough. And I have the Ten of Pentacles on top of the Ten of Pentacles here. A lot of you lost a lot in letting go of this relationship. You may have shared a home with this person. Some of you were married, because I see this Justice in the reverse energy, which is very much like akin to divorce energy. But a lot of you lost a lot of financial stability when you walked away from this. And I'm telling you, Capricorn, don't worry your pretty little head about it, because it's all coming back to you quickly. I mean, like right now, it feels like you're rebuilding whatever it is that you lost. Some of you are buying a new home. Some of you are moving. Some of you are, like I said, on the cusp of experiencing like a windfall of money or a raise or a promotion in your career, something like that. This Empress energy is someone who, you know, they have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They have to run an empire, and you do it, and you do it so well. And this is someone who does it well on their own. So it feels like it may have been daunting for you, whatever this ending was, but you knew you had to do it. And it feels like you're moving on here. Tell me more. What is this Ace of Things? Yeah, I got the Fool card right under the Fool card. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. It's so good. It just helps me know which energies are the clearest. So you got the Ten of Pentacles out twice, and you have this Fool card out twice so far. This is what we have. So this Fool energy is somebody who says, I am ready for a brand new beginning. Now, whoever you are, you have to experience, well, I'm guessing that you're someone who has already experienced an entire cycle within whatever this dynamic was. I mean, 7-year, 9-year, 12-year, 13, 20-year cycle. I don't know what it was for you. And you had to wrap up a lot of loose ends here. You had to tie up a lot of things. You had to cut a lot of things out of your life. And it feels like you have done that. That's why we have that Chariot energy where you're just moving on and you're focusing on the future and where you're headed next. But this Fool card coming out here twice is someone who's ready for a brand new start. And some of you are a little bit nervous. I get the impression like trepidation is kind of ringing a bell here. Like someone is ready for this new beginning, but kind of doubting themselves. Am I going to be able to do this? Especially those of you who are getting ready to pick up and move across the country. Some of you are going to choose to wait a little bit longer to make this move. But it's here now, and you've had this sudden realization, like this dawning realization of, hey, I'm not stuck here anymore. I can move on. My life is my own again. It's kind of mind-blowing. I love it. I got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Some of you have had a recent setback with this, like, and I mean, it would have been like in the last week, or it may be occurring this week. And it goes right on top of this Tower energy, this Page of Swords in the reverse. Oh man, this is for those of you who are going through something heavy, like a divorce. It's messages that you don't want to receive. And whoever is on the other side of this dynamic, Capricorn, oh boy, how do I put this into words? Well, let's just say you've had an eye-opening realization of this person's, it's not their true character. That's not what I want to say, but they're going to hit you with some bad news and you kind of see it coming, but it's something that you just really, it just is kind of unsettling to your system. You may end up, I don't know, it just feels like bad news legally. If you're not going through a divorce, it feels like there's, like you may be waiting on information as far as moving forward in your life. Like, is this going to go through? It could be like delays. But those of you who are going through an actual divorce, you may be a little bit disappointed in the behavior of whoever this past partner is that you're letting go of here. It's going to happen. Divorce is horrible. I would not wish it on a single person. Never. But sometimes it's necessary. I have the Seven of Swords out here, and I was actually seeing this energy for you a few minutes ago, but it didn't come out, so I didn't say it. The Seven of Swords, and this can be your energy, Capricorn, or this can be the person that you're walking away from or that you walked away from. There is this energy of deception, whether you didn't tell this person exactly how you were feeling, or this person may not be entirely honest with their intentions also. And now with the Seven of Swords, this is someone who's known for being deceptive, somebody who's lying about something, somebody who's cheating about something, someone who is trying to get away with something that doesn't belong to them. Sure, this person gets a pretty bad reputation, right? But there's a lot of reasons why people don't tell the truth, Capricorn. So don't think that I'm bagging on you or this other person, but there is an energy of deception here. You decide where it applies, if it does at all. All right, we have a lot of, some of you are seeking legal counsel. Some of you are seeking some kind of mentorship, those of you who are going through this ending. It does seem like kind of a tricky ending to navigate. And look, we have the Emperor right here coming out underneath that. And the Three of Swords again. And the Tower right under that. And the Ace of Swords under that. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. I love reading your cards for you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tell you, this is kind of what it's looking like, Capricorn. Buckle up, Buttercup, because it feels like this week, and it feels like this is going to be continuing for about a month. This is what I'm seeing. You're going to be kind of reliving some of these same experiences over and over again. Those of you who are legitimately going through a massive ending in your life, something like a divorce, broken contract of some sort, the upheaval that you're experiencing is going to be like Groundhog Day, where it's like on repeat for a little while. And every single day you're going to wake up to messages that you wish you didn't have to receive. And every day it's going to kind of cut into you again. Just when you thought you'd healed, there it is again. And you got to look at it again. These things are not clean. They're not easy. They're not peaceful. It's not easy to navigate this. It will end. I promise you it will end. And it really does look like it's about a month from now where things start to smooth out a little bit here for you. But we've got the Three of Swords out here twice. We've got the Tower out here twice. And that Tower is that kind of shock and awe moment, is very eye-opening. And these endings can bring out the worst in people. Absolutely. And it can be kind of shocking to see, oh, wow, I didn't realize I was with someone who could behave that poorly. But cut yourself some slack, cut this other person some slack, because it just looks like an extremely challenging situation that you're both trying to navigate here. This Ace of Swords that comes in, this really feels kind of more extended than a weekly here, Capricorn. This feels like it bleeds in through the end of May. But this Ace of Swords is all about clarity right here. You've got it out here twice. This is clarity with your words, your intentions, and with your actions. And it feels like whatever happens with this Tower energy, with this Three of Swords energy, this Seven of Swords energy, it really does push you to this new beginning with this Fool card out here twice. And that's kind of undeniable. Now, some of you, like I said, will be seeking legal counsel. Others of you are just going to get very clear with your words. Yeah. Like the words of Dr. Phil. I'm going to put some verbs in my sentences. That sounds like you. This Emperor energy is a perfect match for this Empress. Whether you are masculine or feminine, it's all here. Some of you are about to meet the right person for you. Does that mean you're going to meet them this week? No, it does not. But that means that you are setting up yourself for this union energy with your I don't want to say perfect counterpart, because obviously no one's perfect, but someone who is going to meet you at your level, your frequency. I don't think you've had that for a while, Capricorn. So whether you're masculine or feminine energy here, it feels like what's happening now is setting you up for a very bright future. This looks really good. This looks really positive. Oh gosh, I love you guys so much. I love reading your cards for you. Thank you so much for letting me. It's been a difficult month, I can see, but I feel like it's going to continue a little bit. So just brace yourself and understand that this too shall pass. And it may not feel like that when you're in the middle of it, Capricorn, but you are being divinely led, I can see. Divinely led, not just by a higher power, but also by your connection to your own personal higher self, where you're starting to trust those gut instincts and saying, you know what, is this what I want my life to look like for forever? No, I don't think so. This is someone who's highly psychically developed. That's you. And I feel like you know the right moves to make and when to make them. All right, that was your reading for the week, Capricorn. I love you guys very much. Hang in there. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you next week. Next up, we have Virgo. Virgo, I'm going to switch decks. I want to use, I don't know. What do we want to use? Let's use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. All right, Virgo. Oh boy. Virgo, oh my goodness. Okay, this is great energy for you, okay? But okay, it's not the best energy, but the things that are happening are amazing. I'm really excited. So I have the Hermit, which is your card. Hermit is Virgo energy. So we have someone here who is taking a break from everybody around them, and it feels like you need to. You're really like self-isolating right now, and not in necessarily a negative way. It's because you are getting ready to do something else, something amazing, and you may not even know what it is yet. I have this world energy, which is all about closing out cycles. It's about wrapping up loose ends. It's tying them up in a neat little bow so that you can walk away from them and go do something else. This hermit energy, you may be spending a lot of time in prayer and meditation this week, Virgo. It feels like you're trying to figure out who you really are. Yeah. And you're trying to get closer to yourself. And that is why you're kind of blocking out all this static and distortion from other people. Spontaneous solitude. Yeah. This world energy is very beautiful. It's telling me that you have created a lot in your life, and it's time to kind of reap the karmic benefits of whatever that was. Look at it and then move on to creating something else. With this 8 of Wands in the reverse, I mean, you may be, I know it sounds crazy, but you may be someone who's like turning your phone off at some point this week. I know, right? Do we ever turn our phones off? Yes, it feels like you are just in need of some deep solitude here. And I feel like you're taking this opportunity. I have the Star card coming right up after this, which is Aquarius energy. But this is someone who is about to be very blessed. And I feel like this is already coming in for you here, Virgo. I get this energy of beauty. I'm seeing someone who may be a designer of some sort, or someone who creates a beautiful home, or has, like, there's beautiful lines to whatever you're creating in your life, whatever that is. I like this. This Star energy is someone who knows that they are meant to have, I don't know if it's a big out loud presence, but there are some unique gifts and talents that you are very blessed with. And it feels like you are making a plan to kind of share that with the people around you. I don't know what it is that you do. I keep getting this like designer energy, or it could be fashion, it could be art, some kind of craft that you do with your hands, something that is just, I think you're kind of trying to decide how either you want to market it or how you want to bring it out into the world. It's something that is a unique gift to you. How about that? You could be a writer. Oh my goodness. You have the 3 of Swords out here too. Capricorn did as well. A lot of you, and Virgo, I feel like a lot of you are trying to decide if this is the right time to end something in your life so that you can kind of follow something that feels more authentic to you. I don't think you've made this decision yet. This 3 of Swords is that energy of a breakup, right? An ending that is difficult, it's painful, it's stressful. Something about this situation or relationship you've been in, and I don't know if this is romantic or if this is just something else that you have going on in your life, and these are just energies that are coming through for you, Virgo, but something about this is a little bit distorted in your life, and there's this understanding that it's never going to be not distorted. Now, I'll tell you, you have this 6 of Wands that comes under this star. I'm going to talk about this more in a minute, but I kind of want to move back over here to this star energy for a second before I grab another deck and clarify. This is, you may be questioning whether you're going to be supported by friends, loved ones, community, by letting go of this and going towards your true passion or what feels authentic to you. Don't ever let that be a deciding factor for you and what you want for yourself and in your life. You were given your life. And yes, we have to commingle our lives with other people. Yes, we have relationships. Yes, things are never perfect. Yes, we should continue to invest in what makes sense for us. But something here is causing you to feel like it's time for you to move in a different direction. And some of you are afraid that you're not going to be accepted or you're not going to be supported. I don't think that's the case. You're afraid it's going to cause drama within family or friend groups. If this is relating to a relationship, I understand why you would feel that way. You may have like some competitors or something if this is relating to your career or business. But the thing is, the people, here's the thing. I think when you fully start doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing here, Virgo, and getting yourself on your own track, which happens after this long-term like contemplation, like what did we say? It was spontaneous solitude, right? Once you get to where you want to go, you're going to find the right people want to be a part of your life. And you will find the right collaborations, the right teams to work on, the right friend groups, whatever. There's a real hardworking energy behind you, Virgo. It will not go unnoticed. Yeah. The problem is wherever you are right now, and I really do feel like you're still on the fence about this, Virgo, it's gotten to the point where you kind of are doing everything on your own. You feel very on your own and kind of unsupported where you are. And it's getting to the point where you can't push the boulder up the hill any longer. There's kind of, you may have some inflammation in your system right now, like in your joints, around your knees. It could be like even heartburn, or like just in general inflammation to your system because of stress. I'm feeling a lot of stress and anxiety for you here with this 10 of Wands. And this is somebody who knows that, you know, this is a sinking ship. Am I going to go down with it, or am I going to make this change that I know I need to make, and is now the time? But somebody here is still kind of fighting that because they're afraid that their choices are not going to be welcomed by other people. Some of you may choose to physically relocate, and we've got the Strength card under that with the Fool. This is a lot of, oh, this is so good, Virgo. This is a lot of shared energy with Capricorn, by the way. Oh my gosh, so many of the same. Some of you have a really good idea. And it's relating to your business or whatever talents you have. Some of you have some kind of a really good idea that other people are really going to love. It's kind of trailblazing energy here. This 5 of Swords energy that comes out, there is this concern of yours about people talking about you. There can be an energy of gossip or slander. You've got some boundaries up around yourself. Maybe this is why you're isolating a little bit here. You may not want to tell people of your plans or something like that because you're afraid of, you know, attack in some way, or people just not being nice or supportive. A lot of you, this summer is going to be real good for you. All right. Those of you especially who are making this choice to honor yourself and your own personal path, those of you who are starting new businesses of your own, those of you who are leaving behind toxic situations and relationships that you shouldn't be staying in any longer. When you do, we have the Fool energy, which is that number 0. This is a brand new beginning, and this is a fresh start for someone. And then we have the Strength card here, which is telling you it's going to be a challenge, you know, but this is Leo energy. Okay. And this is someone who knows that they're capable of doing it. You're much stronger than you ever imagined you could be, Virgo. Some of you may be physically relocating, like moving across town, moving to the next state, moving across the world. Some of you may also just be traveling some this summer. The 6 of Swords is an energy of physical relocation. And this Sun energy, also Leo energy. So what was I saying? This summer is going to be a good summer for you, Virgo. This is the happiest card we have in the deck. Look it up on the Google if you don't believe me. It is. The Sun is the happiest card we have in the deck. It's about fulfillment. It's about peace. It's about joy. It's about health. This is a good summer for you. I'm excited. You should be excited too. Let's grab another deck and clarify. Let's use, I don't know, I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot. Yeah, I got the 10 of Wands. I just split it again. And there's the 6 of Wands right there. I know I had that right there. Oh boy. Okay. So like I was saying, this 10 of Wands, is that? All right, we're just going to leave these in here and I'll finish shuffling in a minute. This 10 of Wands, so like I was saying, this is somebody who feels like they've been very much on their own, carrying like the bulk of the load here for a while. And you're saying to yourself, can I keep doing this? Is this what my life is worth to me? Should I be demanding more of myself? I don't know. You got this Star card that just fell out on the table there. That's twice. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. I do, because that tells me which energies are the most important to your story. You got Divine Feminine energy there with the Empress on top of the deck. Oh, Virgo. Let's talk about this Star card before we move on. So back to the Star card. I always think of the Star card as being Pandora's box. When you open it, it unleashes the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the things in between that belong to you on your life path. This is going to be the soulmates that you meet, the ones that like really stomp on your heart and you grow a bunch from it. This is going to be the talents that are unique to you, like whether you're a gifted painter or designer or artist or singer or songwriter, whatever it is you do, writer, teacher, some of you, whoever you are, you have some real gifts that you've been kind of hiding from the rest of the world. And I don't think you were hiding them on purpose. I don't think you were given an opportunity to share them. I think you've been so busy trying to keep all of this from falling down the hill by yourself that you haven't been given a single moment's time to just relax and be at peace. Now, we've got your card out here twice. We've got the Hermit and we've got this Empress energy. The Empress is Virgo energy, but it's also Divine Feminine energy. Those of you who are feminine Taurus, or excuse me, feminine Virgos, and it's not about your gender, but those of you who are kind of embodying this divine feminine energy, this is your season. This is your time. This is the time you should be following this goal. I feel like you're telling yourself this. I think you're using this time of solitude to kind of wrap your head around where you need to head next. So I have this Six of Wands out here again too. There's this fear that you aren't going to be supported, but what was I saying? The people who truly love you are going to love you no matter what. The Six of Wands is about victory after a battle that's hard fought. This is going to be a bloody battle, whatever this is. Whatever this ending is, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be challenging, but the people who are on your team, who are on your side, Virgo, are going to be with you for the long haul. And I have the Strength card out again. Love it. So this is Leo energy, and anytime, this is the vice versa tarot. It's printed on both sides. So anytime that the Strength card comes out, you know that devil's around there somewhere. You're going to have to stand up for yourself here, Virgo. You're going to have to face down something that has kept you stuck where you are for as long as you have been. You will have to make some changes, and they will not be easy. That's okay. Life's like that, isn't it? And you got the Six of Swords under that. So many repeat cards. This is the energy of physical relocation, Virgo. This is the energy of making a change. This is the energy of choosing to get yourself out of wherever you've been and move on to something better for yourself. It's kind of a new day dawning. Anything else you want to say about this? My goodness. You got the Strength out twice, the Six of Swords out twice, the Six of Wands out twice, 10 of Wands out twice, the Star card out twice. That's a lot of repeats, Virgo. And we just used 2 decks. So these are the most important energies that are coming up for you. I feel like some of you are going to be separating from another person. And if that's the case, it's kind of like, well, it was that sinking ship energy. I just saw the sun again. And there's that Hanged Man. You're saying, I want to wait. This is where you've been. This is why I feel like you've been just kind of contemplating whatever this change and transition is for you here. You're trying to wait. I feel like you're waiting for a sign. I feel like that sign is going to be coming to you. And the sign's going to, and here's the thing, you sit in this space long enough, I feel like it's going to start to manifest in your body physically. I think you've been overwhelmed for a long time, Virgo, and you haven't really even allowed yourself the time to recognize how depleted you've become. And I think something happens at some point, either this week or this month, Virgo, that's very eye-opening. And you're someone who says, I don't want to have to sit and wait any longer. I feel like you're kind of staring down the barrel of this now. Yeah. I think you're trying to be cautious. Like, you're just not seeing the change that you need to see in your life. Yeah. Yeah. This Knight of Swords energy, you're also, yeah, there it is. You're starting to see the lack of change in the situation that you've been in. I mean, some of you for years, even decades. There is this eye-opening moment where you either remember who you really are, or you recognize that you can't remember who you really are, or we have some kind of physical health manifestation from the stress of carrying this up the hill alone for so long. It causes you to have a challenging conversation with someone, and in the end, I feel like you decide to move forward in a way that really allows you to start living your own life again. This may have been a long-term situation. And granted, this isn't going to apply to every single Virgo out there, but the energies here are pretty well established. Somebody here has a real gift, a real talent, a real blessing of some sort that and also the blessing can just be your own life and the opportunity to live your life the way that you need to live it, in a way that's healthy and positive for you too. Somebody's going to have this realization sometime this week, Virgo, and it's going to lead you to a lot of positivity and a lot of healing, but you're going to have to trust your own instincts here. And I feel like, again, somebody's waiting here for a sign. And I feel like you're going to be getting that sign this week. And I don't know, I'm hoping not, but for some of you, it may manifest as physical illness caused by anxiety and stress. And you may take note of this and you may say, you know, there's got to be a better way. And I think that's what encourages you to make this change. All right, that was your reading for the week, Virgo. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. I love reading your cards. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys next week. Next up, we have Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. If it's been your birthday, or it is your birthday, or if it's about to be your birthday, I'm going to use this after tarot for you guys. See how you guys are doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. Ooh, I got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. That's Aries energy. It's also divine masculine energy. It's in the upright position, which tells me that's a good thing. It doesn't, it can be a father figure. This can be someone that you're in a relationship with. This can be a superior at work. Feels like you have been through a lot of challenge with this person. The two of you have had to slay a lot of demons together. And it feels like you have a family, a home with this person, some kind of a life. Some of you are married to this person. This may be your energy here, Taurus. You'll have to decide. That Emperor is usually someone who is, they have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They're usually a little bit older. Someone who has a lot of strength of character. I feel like you guys have just been through an awful lot recently. Queen of Pentacles, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That's you. A lot of you who are watching this may have children with this Emperor energy. And I've got the Sun. This is going to be a happy time for you, Taurus. It's going to be a good week for you. Happy birthday. Yes. This Sun energy is the happiest card we have in the deck. It's about healing. It's about renewal. It's like a refresh in your lives. Some of you, if you have a family, are going to be taking your family camping. There's an energy of celebration, happiness, reconciliation. So I have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to leave it in there. If it needs to come out, it'll come out again, because these are such positive cards, with the exception of this Nine of Swords energy, because this Nine of Swords is extremely stressful, and you may have just had a really difficult month in April with you and whoever this is that you're attached to, but it feels like things are better now. Things feel much healthier, much better. I got the Queen of Cups here. I feel like whatever you were feeling a month ago, there's this energy of like thawing, thawing. I've got the Strength card behind that. That's Leo energy. I have the King of Pentacles. You're on the same page again. You may have taken a brief break from each other. You may have separated for a short time, and it feels like whatever it was good for you and this other person. Now, yeah, I have the Two of Cups out there. There's like this, it's kind of like joy, it's peace. It's like you're at peace now. Oh my goodness. And we got the World. Oh, this is such good vibes, Taurus. I'm loving this. So it feels like you've closed out a lot of old things, old patterns, old cycles between the two of you. A lot of you have grown into this relationship. This is all about someone who's a Taurus, who's in a partnered relationship. I'm sorry for you, Taurus singles, because this seems to be like very much about a partnership. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. I see a lot of children here. There's a lot of strength that has come from whatever this adversity was for the two of you. Let me grab another deck here, Taurus. For a while, you guys may not have been communicating very well. There's that Seven of Swords again. I just split the deck to it. So there is this energy of someone who wasn't telling the truth about something. We're just going to go on ahead and put it out there. And that could have been what was causing this distortion. You know what? Nobody's perfect, and not everybody tells the truth all the time, because there's a lot of reasons why people don't tell the truth. A lot of times it's not because they're a bad person. It's oftentimes because they don't want to hurt somebody else. So something went down between this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups energy, and it caused them to maybe separate for a time. It feels like you guys fought whatever battles you needed to fight out. Somebody here, and I feel like if you're a feminine Taurus watching this, you would be someone who found out about something. But you have so much stability in your home otherwise that you're choosing to stay. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. What more could you want? It's like abundance of finance, abundance of familial love, and a really healthy partnership here with this Two of Cups. There's someone here who has a lot of clarity, and oh, we got the Fool under here for you guys too. And the Emperor out again. Like it, like it. All right, I'm gonna just finish shuffling here. It feels like you are kind of hitting a refresh button on this relationship, whatever it is. There was some knockdown, drag out moment though that happened. Could have been late last fall, or it could have been something that persisted on into like, or it could have been like February, March, April. There was some recent issue where you had some big fight with this person, and it feels like someone was caught not telling the truth about something here, and it was like very shock and awe. There's the Lovers underneath that. There's the Queen of Cups again. This could have been a third party situation. Somebody lied about something, they got caught. I feel like you've forgiven this person. You've got the Emperor out here twice. Somebody's got to be in charge of this situation. I don't know if that's you or this other person, Taurus, but someone is choosing to stay the course because somebody's invested too much in this situation to not. You got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. These are people who have had to be very honest with one another all of a sudden about who they are, what they are. You may have been in a long-term relationship with this person. This person, there it is. This person may have, oh my God. Okay. You may have had kind of an on again, off again relationship with this person, kind of an up and down relationship with this person. I see 12:03 on the clock across the room from me, and that 123 energy is a reset code, right? I saw 4414 on the counter. This 10 of Swords can be an energy of betrayal. You got a lot of 10s on here. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. And I feel like you have been through this enough times with this person, and they finally started admitting to the truth or telling you the truth about something, and it has done a lot of good for your relationship. I feel like you're staying committed to this situation regardless of what happened, because you are such good partners, because you do have so much stability in your life, and you do have so much love for whatever this world is that you've created here. And I think that you choosing to commit to this kind of hits the reset button on this. If this is a situation where whoever this Emperor energy is, that there's, or I don't even know who was the one who wasn't telling the truth here, so don't let me place blame where it doesn't belong. And there's the 10 of Wands sitting right there, and I've got the Hanged Man here, which is Pisces energy. So you got all the 10s out here. Oh, okay. This is what happened. This is rather specific information. Somebody in this dynamic got caught. I don't know if it was a third-party situation or some kind of third-party infatuation or flirtation. Someone was caught. There was an altercation about it. You stopped talking to this significant other. There may have been a separation. This person, whoever was confronted here, they decided that they didn't want to leave this situation, so you decided you wanted to stay here too. And this is what I was going to say, having this Queen of Cups out here twice, and this time on its side right here, I feel like there's still some unexpressed emotion or heartache that you have about this situation, but you're just going to let it go. For now. Page of Swords in the reverse. It was information that you didn't want to receive, and it was not pleasant when you received it. However, you're kind of over it for the sake of just getting along and just coming back together. Because like I said, you have too much wrapped up in this situation to walk away. And it does look so beautiful here, Taurus. It's just a lot. And I think that love's just like that. I think love and relationships are just like that, especially if they involve marriage or a family dynamic. But whether you're a masculine Taurus or a feminine Taurus, it feels like you are choosing to remain in this situation despite whatever information you've received. Because you know what's actually important and what's not important. Good. You're very strong, and this relationship is much stronger for you making this choice. I have the Star card out for you guys too. A lot of shared cards here between all the earth signs. This star energy is Aquarius energy, and you may be leaning on a friend who has that sign in their chart. Normally I wouldn't say that, but some of you, that's the case for sure. I've got the Strength card and the Star card. You see whatever this relationship is or situation to be quite a blessing in your life, and you see the two of you coming back together as being a real blessing. This is going to be a time of good vibes for whatever this is that you're experiencing here, Taurus, and I think it's going to carry on throughout the summer. I feel like you feel like yourself again. I think that whatever this clean out was for you guys, it has brought you closer together as a partnership or as a family grouping. It's good, and it feels like you are going to experience a lot of blessings that, like I said, they persist throughout the summer. All right, check back in with me during Cancerian season, because some of you are going to be making some other changes and choices in Cancerian season. I mean, obviously I'm going to do these readings every week, but there's a shift that happens for some of you during Cancerian season that rocks this boat a little bit more. You know, ups and downs, ebbs and flows, roller coaster ride. You've been through a lot with this other person, too much to just throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Yeah. So there, for now, this is a really happy dynamic. It's a really healthy dynamic. And there's someone here who's like in the love bubble with some kind of a reconciliation here. I'm just going to put that back there. Yeah. Look at that. But it really had to do with you being honest with each other here. All right. That was your reading for the week, Taurus. Happy birthday to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys next week. Mwah! Have a good one.